What's going on, everybody? It's the Retro Gamer John coming at you guys again. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, or an awesome Friday. Hopefully you're off work by now. It's like 3:49. If you're not, that sucks. I am, so. Woo! Anyway, so I wanted to come at you guys. Well, not really with a video. I wanted to say somebody emailed me last night and said that I forgot to tell the funny Goodwill story in one of my videos, and I can't remember which video. I said I was gonna put the Goodwill story in. To the Goodwill story. That's good. To the Goodwill story. So, what happened was probably about last weekend, me and the Retro Gamer Greg, as everybody's come to know him, my friend, we were going out, we were going hunting to look for games, and me and Atari 2600, which evidently in Bumscrew, Egypt, in the middle of Kansas, is a bitch to find, because I can't find one, and it's agitating the hell out of me. If I want to play a 2600, I have to go over to his house, because he's got one, and yeah, anyway. So, we're looking for an Atari 2600. There's only one Goodwill that I know of in this city, and the city's huge, and like only my GPS knows this Goodwill. So I was like, all right, fuck it. But they know other thrift stores. So we go in there, and at first we're not seeing anything. We're not seeing anything at all. Just couldn't find jack shit. So finally we're on the, it would have been the wall where like the toys and shit are, you know what I mean? So we're on that wall, which would have been like the east wall, but you guys don't care about that. Anyway, we're on like that wall, sitting there doing our shit, just kind of looking, because we noticed they had old school like Ninja Turtles action figures, old school Power Rangers action figures, which honestly that's what I'm into, because I like that shit. Like old Transformers, oh, that stuff's amazing. Anyway. So we're sitting there looking, I'm looking, this guy says something about X-Men. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, glass case. Once he said glass case, I thought, bingo, video games, correct? So we go to this glass case, and I'm not seeing any X-Men, or what the fuck he was talking about. So then we see X-Men, and it was a Game Gear game. And I don't have a Game Gear, so I'm not going to buy the game if I don't have the system, you know what I mean? Plus, they were like 15 bucks. I don't know why, but that Goodwill charges out the ass for shit. So there's a glass case here, and it's not really a glass case. It's kind of a glass counter type deal, cabinet, you know what I'm talking about? And it had two games. It had X-Men on the Game Gear and some other stupid Game Gear game. I'm not calling Game Gear stupid. I'm just calling that game stupid. So right next to this one in front of us is another glass case, and had some Atari 2600. Oh shit! Had some Atari 2600 games in it, so of course I'm looking at it, and I could not believe what the fuck I saw. I didn't see anything rare. Oh no, no. I saw Goodwill. Goodwill, where you can usually get, you know, an Atari 2600 game for $1.75, you know, $1, $2. Charging $20 for Q*bert, $15 for Pac-Man. What was it? It was like $22 for E.T. And they had some games that I would like to buy for the 2600 because I've heard good things about it. Like they had Defender, Space Invaders. They actually had Hero, but Hero was actually $35, and I'm not spending $35 on an Atari 2600 game. And they had all these cool, pretty decent Atari 2600 games, but they're all overpriced. So on top of it were SNES games, and this is before my stupid SNES shit out on me. So of course I'm looking at this stuff going, fuck yeah, man, I love SNES. So I'm looking at them, and there's like a Battle Tank or something weird. I'm like, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. You know, whatever. So the lady said, well, you can open it and look at them. And I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. So I opened it up, and I got my arm in there, and I'm sitting here looking, right? And they're glass shelves, right? And the 2600 games are in one of those old school wood 2600 game holders. You know what I'm talking about. And on top of that were like SNES, Genesis, and N64 games. So I'm looking at them, and I'm like, alright, no, I'm still not paying this much for games. And, which is weird, because they were cheaper on their SNES and Genesis and N64 than they were on their 2600, which to me is fucking insane. Anyway, so I'm sitting there with my arms in this thing, like this, right? Looking in there, like this, just kind of, oh, look behind something. All of a sudden, the glass shelf shatters. I mean, explodes. It just disintegrated, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not paying for this. So, yeah, and the shelf exploded. Yeah, that was bad, actually. That wasn't good at all. At all. Like, it disintegrated, and all the games fell. Which, honestly, if you're charging that much money on 2600 games, you kind of had that coming. You did. I'm sorry. You did. You charged that much for a 2600 game. You got it coming. And they weren't rare games at all. Like, they weren't even in the box. They were loose. And half the artwork on it was just shit. Not shit as, it was like tore up. Just tore the fuck to pieces. And, yeah. No, it exploded and it was bad. So then I looked to my friend Greg and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? So then the store manager comes up and he's like, what's happened, guys? What's up, man? What's up? I'm like, your shit just exploded. I don't know what to tell you. It exploded. And yeah, we wound up getting kicked out of the store. I've never been kicked out of Goodwill a day in my life. But it happened. I was very unimpressed. I was kind of sad, actually. Yeah. Which is insane, because for a regular NES controller, they're asking $15. So, not happening. I'm not. No. No, not gonna work. Anyway, you guys, that's my funny Goodwill story. I hope you guys liked it. This video is kind of dragging on, so I gotta go to the fair tonight. Well, the festival thing. I hope you guys have an awesome time. Maybe I'll videotape some shit. I don't know. They usually have garage sales, so if I find some shit, I'll videotape it. I'll bring it back tomorrow, Saturday, and I'll just throw it into a video, and we'll let it roll from there and see what the fuck happens. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll start doing game hunting episodes. I don't really know. Maybe, you know, shit's hard. What the fuck just happened? Did you guys hear that? That was my computer. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. What the fuck? Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and remember, my friends, game the fuck